Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar. Red came riding to Whiterun from Ulrichstead. And the braggart did swagger and brandish his blade as he told of bold battles and gold he had made. But then he went quiet, did Ragnar the Red, when he met the shield maiden.
I figured out how we're going to get you into the Thalmor embassy.
Oh, you talk and you lie and you drink all our mead.
That would be a bad idea. I'd be too likely to attract the wrong kind of attention. The Thalmor ambassador, Elenwen, regularly throws parties where the rich and connected cozy up to the Thalmor. I can get you into one of those parties. Once you're inside the embassy, you can get away and find Elenwen's. I have a contact inside the embassy. He's not up for this kind of high-risk mission. His name is Malborn. Wood Elf. Plenty of reason to hate the Thalmor. You can trust him. I'll get word for him to meet you in Solitude at the Winking Skeever. You know it? While you're doing that, I'll work on getting you an invitation to Elenwen's little party. Meet me at the Solitude stables after you've arranged things with Malborn. Any questions? Don't worry about Malborn. He's not a dangerous character like you. But he hates the Thalmor at least as much as I do. He's a wood elf. The Thalmor wiped out his family back in Valenwood during one of their purges. Luckily, they don't know who he really is, or he wouldn't be serving drinks at the ambassadors' parties.
So does your
Let me handle that. You'll have a real invitation, don't worry. As long as you can act the part of a Thalmor toady, you'll get past the guards. That's when the fun starts. You'll have to slip away from the party without raising the alarm. Then you'll need to find Elenwen's office and search her files. Malborn should be able to point you in the right direction. Sounds good. Be careful.
This is an ode to Skyrim's staunch protectors, the Imperials. We drink to our youth, to days come and gone, for the age of aggression is just about done.
You there. The Dawnguard is looking for anyone willing to fight against the growing vampire menace. What do you say? We're vampire hunters. We search out and destroy those blood-sucking scum wherever we find them. You're not paying attention then. Haven't you heard that the Hall of the Vigilance was destroyed by vampires? The Vigilance mostly hunt down Daedra worshippers, which is why they got torn to pieces. That's why our leader, Isran, is re-establishing the Dawnguard. Real, serious vampire hunters. Ha! Isran's going to like you. Go talk to him at Fort Dawnguard, southeast of Riften. He'll decide if you're Dawnguard material.
I'm staying out of here.
We sure showed them. Blood. Ha! Found you!
I've had enough of you!
Time to end this game.
Help someone! Do something!
By order of the Jarl, stop right there. So be it.
I cannot best. I can.
What's on your mind? Of course, before I pledged my sword to Jarl Balgruuf and you, I led the life of a traveling mercenary. On the contrary, life was painfully boring. The people around here only ever hire the companions for the exciting tasks, while the rest of us are left with nothing but... So no, I usually only escort people from town to town and carry their burdens. Until I met this one client, who showed me a whole different world. Would you believe it if I told you? It's because my stomach... Jorrvaskr is the mead hall of the companions. So naturally, the non-drinker can never fit in. Better that I don't humiliate myself by drinking water over mead there. Huh. Trick question, was it? You wanted to call me a milk drinker. I'm not going to fall for that. Well, not exactly. Just that my stomach tends to act... Since then, I've learned how to drink without vomiting, but I doubt I'll ever develop an appetite for alcohol. He was a priest of Mara looking for a bodyguard to escort him to Dawnstar. At first, I thought it was just another boring escort job, but things quickly took an intriguing turn. The first night of our trip, I had a nightmare so vividly horrendous, yet I couldn't... Then this priest, Erendur, bestowed Mara's blessings upon me. It was then I learned his true mission. He was on a quest to free Dawnstar from a similar nightmare curse. The next few nights I tried my darndest not to fall asleep. So I asked him to tell me jokes, stories, basically. And you know what he told me instead? Mara's doctrines. How she loves us and we ought to love our neighbors. Indeed, I'm honored that my Thane shares my belief. You see, it's not just about your message, but also the way you convey it. Dare I say, Erendur was quite the effective preacher. Yeah. Before I met Erendur, Mara was just another figure in the temples to me. Now I realize she's the loving mother of us all. Yeah. Before I met Erendur, Mara was just another figure in the temples to me. Not really. He only required me to escort him to Dawnstar, where... Although I would have loved to learn more about Mara from him if we had more time. Of course. I don't really know much about it. Talos, Thalmor, Emperors... But whichever side you choose, I'm sure you have your reason. As your housecarl, my job is to fight alongside you, not question why you're fighting. Let's get going, then.
Time to end this little game.
never realized being a bodyguard could also be so fascinating.
Hiding will not save. I have forgotten what binds spirits mortals can.
Do your worst!
If you've come to Solitude to join the Legion, speak to Rika. If not, just keep your nose clean while you're here.
You there. The Dawn Guard is looking for anyone willing to fight against the growing vampire menace. What do you say?
Go home and stay there until you're...
Yeah? You change your mind? The Dawn Guard could use somebody. That's whatever. If you change your mind and decide to join the fight before it's too late, talk to Izar at Fort Dawn Guard.
Rogver, you helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Torygg. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
He doesn't deserve to speak!
There was no murder. Ulfric challenged Torygg. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all Nords.
On this day, I go to Sovngarde.
I think I expected more.
I have something for you. Here.
Welcome to the Winking Skeever. Take a load off and enjoy the atmosphere.
Huh? What was that?
Gods! Another fight!
Just die! Ha!
Challenge me?
I'm staying out of this.
Sovngarde. No. All
Someone
I
do
ask
something.
is to see my family.
You're pathetic.
Somebody help!
You dare challenge me? Your end draws near.
That's what you want.
Good morning. Really? You're who she picked?
Someone do something.
I hope she knows what she's doing. Here's the deal. I can smuggle some equipment into the embassy for you. Don't plan on bringing anything else in with you. The Thalmor takes security very seriously. Give me what you can't live without, and I'll make sure to get it into the embassy. The rest is up to you. Okay, I'll get this inside the embassy for you. I've got to go. I'll find you at the party. Don't worry.
You've already lost.
You're no match for me.
I'm getting out of here.
Someone do something! You're...
A coin or two for a veteran? It's not much to ask.
Have you given Malborn the gear you want to smuggle into the embassy? Good. I have your invitation to the party. But the only way you're going to get past the guards is if they really believe you're an invited guest. Which means you need to look the part and not be armed to the teeth. Here, put this on. When you're ready, I'll keep the rest of your gear safe until... You'll only have what Malborn smuggled in for you, plus whatever you... You can't go to a party at the Thalmor embassy dressed like that.
Have you visited Rorikstead? No matter how harsh the winter, the crops that grow there never falter. Before I became your houseguard, I never realized being a bodyguard could also be so fascinating. What's on your mind?
I guess that will have to do. You should pass for a real guest, at least until you open your mouth. Ready to board the carriage to the embassy? Don't worry, it will all be waiting for you when you get back. Just make sure you get back out of there alive with the information we need. Good luck.
Fellow latecomer to Ellen's little soiree. And arriving by carriage, no less. I salute you, sir. My lateness is due more to getting lost on the way up this god's-forsaken mountain than to any desire to actually arrive late. I prefer to arrive early, often the day before the party, so as not to miss out on any of the drinking. There's not enough drinking in the world today, wouldn't you agree? I will just rest here a moment, although it is damnably cold out here.
Welcome to the Thalmor Embassy. Your invitation, please? Thank you, sir. Go right in.
Now then, here's my invitation. I don't have a poison dagger strapped to my thigh, etc., etc.
I'm just doing my duty. Everything's in order. Welcome back, sir.
The Thalmor Embassy welcomes.
Welcome. I don't believe we've met. I am Elenwen, the Thalmor ambassador to Skyrim, and you are? Ah, yes. I remember your name from the guest list. Please, tell me more about yourself. What brings you to the... What is it, Malborn?
It's just that we've run out of the Alto wine. Do I have your permission to uncork the Arinthia Red?
Of course. I've told you before not to bother me with such trifles. My apologies. We'll have to get better acquainted later. Please, enjoy yourself.
Have you found it difficult to get provisions lately? I can scarcely feed the staff in my palace.
We've had the same troubles.
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around here? Oh, allow me to introduce myself. Rosalan, my friend, you... And none of the waiters will bring me a drink. Afraid I'll cause another scene, I suppose. You must be new around here. Bad man. But I have nothing to hide. And if you want to do business in Tamriel these days, well, you'd better get used to cozying up to the Thalmor.
What can I get for you? You made it in. Good. As soon as you distract the guards, I'll open this door. Let's hope we both live through this day. Of course. Let me see. I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted. Yes, what do you need? Here you go, sir. Is there anything else I can get for you? All right, then.
A drink. What does a fellow need to do to get a drink? If there's anything I can ever do for you, do not. Your wish is my command. As long as it doesn't involve much physical activity. I seem to be having trouble staying on my feet at the moment. My friend, a toast to a Of course! I would do anything. Is that all? My friend, you've... Stand back and behold my handiwork.
Grand wine later. I can hardly wait.
Attention, everyone! Could I have your attention, please? I have an announcement to make. I propose a toast to Elenwen, our
Reslan,
mistress.
what are
I
you
speak
doing?
figuratively. Nothing could be more unlikely.
Let's go, before anyone notices us.
Already in bed with her. But again, I speak figuratively, of course. Fine. Get your hands off me.
So far, so good. Let's hope nobody saw us slip out. We need to pass through the kitchen. Your gear is hidden in the larder. Just stay close and let me do any talking. Got it? Follow me.
Who comes, Malborn? You know I don't like strange smells in my kitchen.
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor wretch be.
A guest? In the kitchens? You know this is against the rules.
Rules, is it, Zavani? I didn't realize that eating moon sugar was permitted. Perhaps I should ask the ambassador.
Get out of here. I saw nothing.
Food and drink to your liking.
Your gear is in that chest. I'll lock the door behind you. Don't screw this up. Hurry it up. I've got to get back before I'm missed. I need to lock the door behind you, or the patrols might notice something's wrong. Hurry it up. I've got to get back before I'm missed.
Just like in the tales of old.
With the soldiers all fighting in the war, there's nobody to hunt down the bandits. Travelers.
Did you see those robes march in this morning? Who are they with? More of the emissary's treaty enforcers? No, they're high mages, just in from Alinor. I guess herself is finally getting worried about all the dragon attacks. Ah, good. I've been wondering how we were supposed to defend this place from a dragon. If a dragon does show up, maybe we'll get lucky, and it will eat the mages first. Might give us enough time to kill it. Ha! I'd like to see those arrogant bastards taken down a notch. Always looking down their noses at us lowly foot sloggers. Well, we'd better get back to our rounds. You fool. You don't stand a chance. You're dead. Come on! I'll end your miserable life!
but I need that money. I earned it. I have my own expenses, you know.
Silence! Do not presume, Gisser. You are most useful, but do not presume. We have other informants who are less...
Someone there.
Death is highly overrated.
That were you?
You fool. You don't stand a chance. Ah!
I told you. I don't know anything else about it. What? Who? What? Yeah, sure. Okay. Come on, this way. I've seen the guards use it to get rid of bodies. It must lead somewhere. I damn well hope so. If it helps you twist them up, I'm glad to... They're after some old guy named Esbern. Something to do with dragons. I've seen a guy in Riften who they seem to think is him. Not much to go on. I don't even know where he lives or his name. But they seem pretty... That's it. Now, let's get out of here. They grabbed me in Riften. They seem to think I know something. They just kept asking me the same damn questions. No problem. Thanks for springing me. I owe you. Look me up in Riften if you make it out.
Listen up, spy. You're trapped in it, and we have your accomplice. Surrender immediately, or you both die.
Never mind.
Silence,
I'm
traitor!
dead already.
Move slowly. Huh? Over here! No! Do you know how many men I've killed? Now!
Now the Thalmor will be hunting me for the rest of my life. I hope it was worth it. Oh. Now the Thalmor will be hunting me for the rest of my life.
Stupid dog.
By order of the Jarl, stop right there. You're going to rot in the Dragon's Reach dungeon.
Oh. People about his status ever since he fell out of the Jarl's favor. His poor wife still doesn't know. Stupid dog.
Mind.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
rivers, lush forests, and the tranquil little town. What more could one ask for in paradise?
You made it out alive, at least. Your gear's safe in my room, as promised. Did you learn anything useful? Really? That seems hard to believe. You're sure about that? Esbern? He's alive. Figures the Thalmor would be on his trail, though, if they were trying to find out what's going on with the dragons.
If she knew the dragon language,
You mean aside from wanting to kill every blade? Esbern was one of the Blade's archivists, back before the Thalmor. He knew everything about the ancient dragon lore of the... Obsessed with it, really. Nobody paid much attention back then. Ironic, right? The old enemies... Even so, we've got to find Esbern before they do. Do they know where he is? Riften, eh? Probably down. You'd better get to Riften. Talk to... Oh, and when you find Esbern, if you think... Just ask him where he was on the 30th of Frostfall. You'll know what it means. The Blades have always... Now our purpose is... Together, we're going to stop these dragons. The Thalmor happened. Thanks to the White Gold Concordat, they've been able to op the Great War. Seems to me like it just... But to answer your question, it ended the war, also trampled on the sacred name of Talos. And word is Ulfric Stormcloak escaped from the Imperials. War's only... There's no simple answer to that. You want the... They're the rulers of the Aldmeri Dominion. The Thalmor take the arrogance of High Elves. For a century or more, the Thalmor had been... But even the Blades didn't see the Great War coming. We underestimated the Thalmor, and they destroyed
Got any ale or mead?
This is an ode to Skyrim's staunch protectors. The Imperials. We drink to our youth.
Die, damn you! Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off. Hold there. Before I let you into Riften, you need to pay the visitor's tax. For the privilege of entering the city. What does it matter? Call it what you want. You don't pay, then you're not getting in. It's been a pleasure doing business with you. Let me open the gate, and you can head into the city. The gate's unlocked. You can head inside when you're
I've
ready.
done more for this city.